Well, you're taking Mentoring and Discipleship Ministry with me this semester, and we made it to spring break, and then the coronavirus hit, and all things are different for the second half of our semester. Just stop with the anxiety, stop with the feelings of how am I going to finish this course, because I'm supposed to be meeting with my mentor one-on-one every week. I'm also supposed to be serving in ministry, and now the ministry I'm serving in is not meeting every week. I know all those questions. I know all those concerns are out there. Just pause, take a deep breath, and we're going to work with you to finish the class, okay? I'm going to be here with you step by step to finish the class. You can meet with your mentor, maybe FaceTime. Maybe it's just a phone call. Maybe it is a Google Hangout. Maybe there's some type of video conferencing to where you could still meet with your mentor one-on-one. That'll work. If it has to be a phone call, it has to be a phone call. I just need you meeting with your mentor. I'm going to keep putting out content every Monday for you to work through in the class, meet with your mentor. So then you're like, okay, what about the ministry supervision? I'm so glad you asked that question, because I've also thought about that. So the ministry supervision, how am I going to do that? Well, you know, it's unprecedented times. My church just went and bought gift cards today to go give free gift cards to supermarket workers, grocery store workers, to just as a little thank you for working so hard restocking shelves for our community right now. That's supervision hours, right? We've been spending countless hours at how do we keep staying connected to our church people? How do we stay connected through the live stream? I've also assigned I created a new email address this week at church. It's called technology@so-and-so. Why? Because I don't want I can't hear the live stream, or the image is blurry. I don't want those on the Facebook live or the live stream right now. I'd rather them, and we're going to have people as kind of like a hotline, checking that email live to help people work through with a hotline number for their technology problems, so we can deal with those in real space without it interrupting other people seeing worship, so we can keep ministry needs in the comments and leave it there. We're also going to have just a simple email that's ministry@, and that's going to be people that are watching live stream that have ministry questions, prayer requests, etc. We're just trying to make it easy as possible for church right now to connect. I will say this though, you may be dealing with minors, and I taught risk management during spring break here at the seminary, and I told my class this: you need to be very careful in your ministry though, not to create ways to connect digitally that you don't have a risk management plan. So for example, an adult dealing with minors one-on-one, you don't need to start creating technology connectivity that will not be shepherded once the COVID-19 threat is over. So like I train workers to not be texting a teenager one-on-one as an adult, or not be texting a child one-on-one. Remember to keep those parameters in place of some group texting, some accountability, to not be Snapchatting, to not be TikToking with your people, to really keep those things in ministry space like we would in physical space. So as we're rushing to try to figure out new ways to do ministry, some people already had an online campus minister in larger churches, or had a way to connect a small group online. I had a closed group for my small group, and so what we did in my closed group Facebook group is we moved the discussion from Sunday to where people were having difficult questions, or they were studying, getting ready for what I was going to teach on Sunday. We would do that in the closed group to keep the lesson going 24/7. So you may have some ways to do those things. So I'm just letting you know, when it comes to ministry supervision, you have a blank canvas, and I'm just going to work with you to get those hours in. But I think even if you're quarantined inside a house, whether you have a high-risk threat with your health, or maybe there's just a reason for you to be inside, you can be writing notes to people of encouragement. You can be calling people. There are still ways to serve the church right now, even in these uncharted times. So I'm going to work with you to finish this course. You can do it, but I just want you to know you need to be thinking outside the box, because we're still going to be keeping up with our ministry hours. We're still going to be keeping up with our mentor reports. I'm still going to be putting some content out to you every week. but I am going to nuance it in light of the new day. Not take away the foundational things you're still going to need beyond this class, but I will add some new discussion questions. You'll have at least one discussion question for your mentor each week that's dealing with, well, how would we do that digitally? Or how would we do that in a space when the church could not meet? So I will be adding some of those questions to your food for thought with your mentor. But let me just calm your fears. We're going to get through this class. You're going to be able to finish. If you have a problem, you can call me. Office extension 3349. My assistant's extension is 3301. If someone doesn't answer, you can leave a voicemail and I'll get that by email, but it's not always immediate. So just know my cell phone number is 601-341-8301, 601-341-8301. I do have kids at home. I do sleep at night. So 1 a.m., don't call me panicked unless it's a crisis. Don't text me at 4 in the morning if you can't sleep and are working. Just try to observe a 7 in the morning to 7 at night kind of rule with me on cell phone, unless you're in a crisis mode, not with assignments, but with life, and need somebody to help you get assistance. Praying for you. We're going to chart this water together, and we're going to come out on the other side and say, wow, look what the Lord did.